I want to be very clear when the state we have in this country. It is very unfortunate, absurd, and very sarcastic and palatable the way the regime is handling the situation in the country, especially looking at the opposition as an enemy. I think this is not a very good way of managing a state or a nation of this kind. I think the situation at the moment is now beyond. It is even worse than the former regimes. I can see, if you compare the current situation in Uganda right now, it's worse than even other regimes we heard of, we had seen. Right now, the President of National Unity Platform, Bobi Wine, is put in a seat under house arrest. For what offense? You can even see somebody who is supposed to be in the office, the mayor, Lord Mayor for the city, Lukaku, is under arrest, house arrest. What reason? This is a cowardly action of a failing regime. Usually when a government is failing, these are the signs. Now, the non-aligned movement summit plus G77 plus China is in Uganda. Now, these people, what are they discussing? I expected such a country, if it's selected for such a meeting to take place here, it means that there is a total respect to human rights, but the human right is not being observed, and yet the meeting is ongoing. And I'm wondering how comfortable are these delegates they are discussing, and what are they discussing when this impunity is being demonstrated? It is like, you see, President Museveni is pretending that he has a good governance, but you see what is happening, putting the people, especially opponents. Okay, he is right, because the people whom he has locked have a better information to give to these delegates. This is why I think President Museveni is panicking and is fearing if these people are left out, they are going to deliver the true message and the right message. No wonder why they are being put under house arrest. So the situation is like like the born again is now. You pretend you are a holy person, you are holy, you are committing sin, and they pretend that you are clean, holy, and going to heaven. Just like these Catholic or Reverend fathers who abuse produce children with the Christians in their fellow churches and pretend to be very holy that they are going to heaven. And this is exactly Museveni with his regime. You have visitors in the country, you are busy demonstrating impunity behaviors when the visitors are in your home. So I don't know how comfortable and what message you are delivering to these people. And I urge the world to look into this. You cannot abuse human rights in the presence. Actually now, let these delegates witness what they have been hearing and what they have been observing from far. Let them now witness it. Exactly what is happening in Uganda. I think it is happening now in their presence. They are seeing it. We want any action from this summit over the abuse of the human rights, which is very gross, unpalatable, sarcastic, and lawful, very violent behaviors by a cowardly regime like this to the opposition. I feel very bad, disappointed, and I think this non-aligned movement summit in Uganda plus G77 plus China has no meaning if this is what is happening. Right now, everybody has been diverted in the Kampala streets. Better roads they are reserved for some specific group of people. Then the rest of people, they go outskirts. And I'm sure everything has gone absurd, berserk. So, President Museveni, I think you should not be a coward. Opposition is telling the truth, is saying the truth. And whatever they say, you should take it into consideration. We need change, we need better Uganda. People are advocating for better Uganda. So when I see this happening, I think you yourself, you need to answer to the whole world. Since the world is here in Uganda, you give an answer to what you are demonstrating in terms of human rights abuse to the citizens of this country, for God and my country.